Lebanon. The name itself feels heavy with time. It speaks of ancient stones and cedar trees, of mountains that crash into the deep blue sea. This small country sits right on the edge of the Mediterranean, a tiny sliver of land, yet it has seen so much. Great empires have come and gone through these valleys, each one leaving something behind, a layer of history, a whisper in the ruins. Their stories are baked into the very soil here. You can sense it when you arrive. The presence of ages past, the old buildings in Beirut, some scarred, some rebuilt, they hold secrets within their walls, secrets of grand celebrations, secrets of bitter conflicts. This place is not just a spot on your GPS, it has always been a vital crossroads, a place where East meets West, where different ideas, different peoples have mingled for millennia. This essential truth has shaped its character, it continues to define it. The people here are tough. They have learned to be. They've witnessed the best and worst of humanity. They have known times of incredible prosperity, and times of heartbreaking loss. Through it all, they find a way. They rebuild their homes. They share their laughter. Long before most nations we know existed, there were the Phoenicians. They weren't a single unified empire in the traditional sense. They were a collection of powerful city-states, cities like Byblos, Sidon, and Tyre. These names still resonate today. They dotted the Lebanese coast. Each city was fiercely independent, each a hub of activity. They looked outwards towards the vast, unknown sea. That sea was their highway, their source of wealth, their destiny. These were the original masters of the Mediterranean. Their ships were legendary, small but sturdy, built from the famed cedars of Lebanon. They weren't afraid to sail beyond the horizon. They charted coastlines. They established trading posts far and wide, from Cyprus to Spain, even perhaps to the coast of Africa. They were explorers, they were traders. They were the connective tissue of the ancient world, connecting diverse cultures through commerce. The Phoenicians were driven by trade. They sought valuable goods. Tin from Britain, essential for making bronze, silver from Spain, ivory and gold from Africa. They were skilled artisans themselves, famous for their purple dye, extracted from murex sea snails. The Phoenicians gave the world more than just purple dye and trade goods. Their most profound gift was something less tangible, something that changed how humanity communicates. We're talking about the alphabet. Yes, that simple system of letters we use every day. It has its roots right here in ancient Phoenicia. Specifically, the city of Byblos is often credited. It was a major center for writing and papyrus trade. The Greek word biblion, meaning book, comes from Byblos. Before the Phoenician alphabet, writing was complicated. Think of Egyptian hieroglyphs or Mesopotamian cuneiform. These systems used hundreds of symbols. They were difficult to learn. Only scribes and the elite could master them. The Phoenicians, being pragmatic traders, needed something simpler, something faster for keeping records and communicating across their vast network. So, they developed a system with around 22 distinct symbols. Each symbol represented a consonant sound. It was revolutionary. This new script was purely phonetic, simple to learn, simple to use. It spread like wildfire along their trade routes. Other cultures saw its advantages. Food in Lebanon. It's not just about filling your stomach, it's about family. It's about hospitality. It's about history. Every dish tells a story of the land, the sea, the many cultures that have passed through. When someone invites you to their home for a meal here, it's a genuine offering, an act of sharing, an opening of their heart. You will never leave a Lebanese table hungry. That's almost a guarantee. They simply won't allow it. The flavors are bright. They are fresh. Lots of lemon juice, plenty of garlic. Olive oil is king, of course. The Holy Trinity, as some call it. Fresh herbs are everywhere. Mint, parsley, thyme, oregano. Vegetables play a starring role. Tomatoes, cucumbers, eggplants, bell peppers, all bursting with Mediterranean sunshine. Grains like bulgur and rice form the backbone of many dishes. And then there are the spices. Subtle, aromatic, cumin, coriander, cinnamon, allspice. Each adding a layer of complexity. Sharing is central to the dining experience. Meals are often served family style. Large platters passed around, everyone taking a little bit of this, a little bit of that. This is especially true for the meze, that glorious spread of small dishes that often starts a meal. It encourages conversation, it fosters a sense of community. Section 5. Meze Mania. 1,000 little welcomes. The meze. The meze. This is where the Lebanese feast truly begins. It's not just an appetizer course, it can be a whole meal in itself. A dazzling array of small plates, hot and cold, vegetarian and meat-based, a symphony of textures and flavors, designed to be shared, designed to delight. You see it laid out, and you don't know where to start. But you dive in anyway, one delicious bite after another. It's an invitation to linger. Think of hummus, creamy, dreamy chickpea puree, blended with tahini, lemon juice, and garlic. So simple, yet so perfect. Then there's baba ganoush, smoky grilled eggplant, mashed and mixed with similar ingredients. Another staple, tabbouleh, that vibrant parsley salad. Finely chopped parsley, tomatoes, mint, onion, and bulgur wheat, dressed with olive oil and lemon juice. It's like a burst of freshness in your mouth. So clean, so green. A true taste of the Levant. Don't forget the stuffed grape leaves, or waraq inab. Tender grape leaves filled with a savory mixture of rice and herbs, sometimes with minced meat, each one a small delicious parcel. And kibba. Oh, kibba. Many consider it Lebanon's national dish. It comes in countless forms. Section 6. The heart of the meal, main course traditions. After the glorious chaos of the mezzi, you might think you're done. But then come the main courses. These are the hearty dishes, the centerpieces often involving grilled meats, slow-cooked stews, or fresh fish. Prepared with the same care and attention to fresh ingredients, the aromas alone can transport you. Lebanese main dishes are comforting, they are satisfying. They speak of tradition and generosity. They ground you in the essence of the cuisine. Grilled meats are a big deal. Shish taouk, for example. Section 7. Weathering the storms, Lebanon's recent trials. Lebanon. It's a place that knows beauty but also profound pain. The recent years have been incredibly tough. You can't talk about this country without acknowledging that. The economic crisis has hit hard, really hard. People's savings vanished, businesses struggled to survive, the currency lost so much of its value, basic necessities became luxuries for many. This isn't ancient history, this is the reality people are living with. Right now, day to day. Then there was the Beirut port explosion in 2020, a catastrophic event. It ripped through the heart of the city, causing immense destruction, taking lives, injuring thousands, leaving deep scars, both physical and emotional. The world watched in horror. For a city that had already endured so much, it was a devastating blow. Rebuilding from that, in the midst of an economic collapse, it's a monumental task, almost unimaginable for many of us. These challenges have tested the Lebanese people to their limits. There's frustration, there's anger, there's a deep sense of uncertainty about the future. Political instability has often added to the difficulties, making it harder to find solutions, to move forward. It's a complex web of problems with no easy answers. Young people especially face difficult choices. Section 8. The slow road back, rebuilding with spirit. Recovery in Lebanon is not a straight line, it's a slow, difficult process. Like healing from a deep wound, it takes time, it takes effort, it takes a lot of grit, but you see it happening. In small ways, in big ways. People are determined to reclaim their lives, to rebuild their city, to restore some sense of normalcy. Even when the obstacles seem overwhelming, this spirit is palpable when you talk to people, when you walk the streets. Grassroots initiatives have sprung up. Ordinary citizens taking matters into their own hands, cleaning up neighborhoods after the blast, providing food and support to those in need. Artists using their work to process the trauma, to inspire hope. Small businesses are trying to get back on their feet, restaurants reopening, shops welcoming customers, each one a small victory, a sign of defiance against despair. These efforts are the lifeblood of the recovery. The international community has offered some help, but the real work, the day-to-day struggle, falls on the Lebanese themselves. They are resourceful. Section 9, the unfolding story, a future for Lebanon. So, what's next for Lebanon? That's the question on everyone's mind. The future is unwritten, it's uncertain, no one has a crystal ball, but this is a country that has defied expectations many times before. It has risen from the ashes. It has reinvented itself. It has found ways to surprise the world. That capacity for resilience, that deep well of human spirit, it's still there. It's Lebanon's greatest asset. Perhaps its most enduring one. The path ahead will undoubtedly be difficult. There are deep-seated problems that need to be addressed. Economic reforms are crucial. Political stability is essential. But if history teaches us anything, it's that the Lebanese people are survivors. They are creators. They are dreamers. They carry the legacy of those ancient Phoenicians, that spirit of enterprise, that outward-looking perspective, that ability to connect and to build. It's in their DNA. The beauty of the land remains. The cedars still stand tall on the mountains. The Mediterranean still kisses the shore. The food culture, so rich and vibrant, continues to nourish and unite. These are constants, anchors in a turbulent world. And the people, their warmth, their hospitality,